Good thing I got that on camera. Is the Canon Elph 360 HS a good budget camera for the beginning YouTuber? Let's find out. This is a compact little point and shoot camera that could be a budget option for a beginning YouTuber. This review will not be about detailed specs or photography. This video review is for the up and coming YouTuber who needs a budget camera. The Canon Elph 360 currently is for sale on Amazon for $179. I bought this camera myself and I paid $199 about a year ago for it. Let's quickly cover some specs before we dive down into the review. The Canon Elph 360 has a 20 megapixel sensor. It has max aperture of 3.6, 12 times optical zoom, wide angle lens, 3-inch LCD display, however it is not touchscreen. This is an analog display, not touchscreen. Records in 1080p, 720p, and 480 or VGA, I guess is what it will be. The ISO settings range from a staggering low 80 all the way to 3200, but anything above 400 begins to look grainy. It has an 800 milliamp hour battery, and in the battery slot is also where your SD card goes. My favorite part about this camera is how small it is. It is very, very tiny. It's only about 2/3 the size of an average smartphone. I can throw this thing in my pocket and not even realize that it's there. That's how small this thing is. It's great to have on the go. This review will consist of 5 categories: video quality, audio quality, a vlogging test, stabilization, and cinematic capabilities. Let's start off with video quality. Moving on to audio quality. I'm recording the sound straight from the camera. It is a very windy day. It's very windy. We're at the lake, of course. There's not much to block the wind. Well, I'm sinking. Probably help if I turn. Next up is a vlogging test. This is what every YouTuber needs to know. It's very sunny, very bright. This was actually my first camera once I started YouTube. First actual true 1080p full HD camera for video. You can purchase this camera on Amazon for $199. That's the price I paid for it. It's not a sponsored video. Saw fish. Now let's check on the stabilization. And finally, my favorite part, how good are the cinematic capabilities of the Canon 360? For my final thoughts on the Canon 360 HS, I purchased this camera to use after using only my smartphone to make multiple YouTube videos on my other channel. I found that with the smartphone, it just left something to be desired. I needed an actual camera that was, the capabilities were designated for, you know, photography, for filmmaking, not something that, you know, the camera is an afterthought. Even though I used the Google Pixel, the original, which had a fantastic camera, I still wanted something that was designated just for this camera filmmaking. Is so small, you throw it in your pocket, you forget about it, but you have it whenever the shot arises. You never miss out on a shot due to having to go back and find your camera or set everything up. I mean, you just pull this thing out and you start shooting. Another good reason to have something this small is for when you're wanting to vlog or film in an area where there's a lot of people and you want to be a little inconspicuous. Having something this small, you know, it doesn't really raise a lot of eyebrows. People don't say, oh, look, you know, this guy's over there filming, let's go see what he's doing. No, I mean, you just kind of, you know, are doing your own thing. They may think you're taking a selfie or whatever. You're not really making YouTube videos, so it lets you hide in the crowd a little bit better. I definitely think that the audio quality and the video quality are good enough for YouTube videos. However, if you could, you may want to get an external mic of the lavalier sort, you know, so you can record better audio. However, I've recorded with the onboard audio plenty of times and never really had an issue. The stabilization works well too. I've used this camera to vlog while running multiple times, and it actually does pretty well. I found that using this camera while running is much better than using an action camera that doesn't have any stabilization. Now you could upgrade to, let's say, the GoPro Hero 7, which has phenomenal stabilization, but this camera's $179, that camera's $399. I mean, do the math. Overall, I think this camera would be a good option for anyone who is on a budget, or a beginning YouTuber, or someone who doesn't want to buy or carry a bulky camera. This would be a great option. I definitely recommend this camera. Alright, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Brew out.